Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to give you an in-depth review of the Golden Technologies Buzzaround XLS-HD. But before we get started, like always, let's cue into some awesome action shots.
Thank you. Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up, Mark? Looking good on the Buzzaround XLS-HD.
All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those action shots. Now, today, again, we're going to talk about the Buzzaround XLS-HD, which is in the 3-wheel configuration. You can get it in a 4-wheel configuration, and we have a separate video for that, which you can check out in the links below in the description section of this video. Now, before we get started, like always, I do need to mention a few quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our brand new product catalog, it's got all of our latest products, some secret discount codes. You're not going to want to miss out on that. Go to our website, www.mobilitydirect.com. Click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog. Fill out the simple short form that you're seeing on the screen now, and you should get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. Or you could just call our non-commissioned sales experts with the number below, give them your shipping address, your mailing address, and they'll send one to you and process it that way. You could also just click right there where it says get free catalog. Now, I also want to tell you that if you stay tuned to the end of this video, we're going to teach you how you could win one of these. We give away a free mobility scooter like this at least once a month, and you're not going to want to miss out on that, so stay tuned to the end. Now, I'm going to go over the specs. I'm going to throw them on the screen for just a moment, so that way you can pause and go back at any point in time. I'm going to run through them pretty quickly and then tell you what I think makes this model special. So the Buzzaround XLS-HD in the 3-wheel configuration. The model number is GB121B-SHZ. It has a 325-pound weight capacity. It goes up to 4 miles per hour. It can travel anywhere between 9 or 18 miles, depending on if you upgrade the battery pack, on a full charge. It has a 4-inch ground clearance, a 37.5-inch turning radius. It's super sharp because it's a 3-wheeler. Of course, if you get the 4-wheel version, it's not going to turn as sharply. It's going to have a 44-inch turning radius. So keep that in mind. It runs off of two 12-volt batteries in a convenient case, and they are either 12 amp hours in capacity, or if you upgrade, you can get the 22 amp hour capacity battery pack option. Colors are going to be red and blue. It comes with both the red and blue panels that you can easily swap out. We have that in our unboxing video, so if you want to learn how to do that, we'll just throw it on the screen quickly. But check out our unboxing and assembly video if you want to learn how to swap out the colored panels. It does have automatic brakes, speed control knob, a horn buzzer. Comes with an off-board charger, which is rated for 24 volts. Overall length is 41 inches. Overall width is 20 inches. The height is going to, when we're measuring from the ground to the top of the back of the seat, is anywhere between 34.25 inches to 35.75 inches because it has a height adjustable seat. The ground to the top of the seat is anywhere from 22.5 to 23.75 inches, and the ground to the top of the deck is 5.5 inches. It does have 3 height increments that are each 0.75 inches for the height seat adjustment feature, and you do have an overall wheelbase of 31.5 inches in case you plan on getting a vehicle aluminum platform lift. Now, the weight of the unit assembled is 100 pounds. The front half is going to weigh 35 pounds, rear half 28 pounds, the seat with the armrest 21 pounds, and the battery pack 16 pounds. Unless you get the upgraded battery pack, it'll weigh 30 pounds. Front tires are 7.5 inches, rear tires are 8 inches, and the anti-tip wheels are 2 inches. Last but not least, the seat has a width of 17 inches and a depth of 14.5 inches, and you get a 1-year battery warranty, 2 years on the drivetrains and the electronics, and a lifetime limited warranty on the frame. Not only that, folks, but Golden Technologies is so confident in their build quality, they include a 1-year in-home repair contract. So that means if you have a warranty approved issue, as long as that warranty claim's approved, they'll dispatch a technician to your home to fix the unit. You don't have to go anywhere, and that's awesome. I mean, not many manufacturers do that. Only the ones that really make solid products that have a very, very low defect rate. What's also nice is that it's very service friendly, meaning you can take it apart, replace the controller, check wire connections, replace most of the replacement parts come off, they're plug and play. Changing the tires, super easy. Changing the battery, super easy. It's just a really reliable scooter. We've taken it grocery shopping. We've got plenty of storage space when you opt in to purchase the additional rear basket accessory. It comes with the front basket, but if you're gonna go shopping at the mall, grocery shopping, I highly recommend the rear basket. And overall, what I think makes it special is that it's gonna have full suspension on the front and the rear, giving it a super smooth ride. And it has one of the most comfortable seats out of any travel-friendly scooter I've seen out there. It also has a little bit more weight capacity than most travel mobility scooters that come apart. It has a 325-pound weight capacity. Most of the competitors only cap out at 300 pounds. So you've got a little bit of extra weight capacity there, super smooth ride, and of course the ability to come apart into 5 lightweight pieces, and we'll show you how all that's done. So let's go ahead and dive into it and talk about it, starting with the top here. I like to work my way down. So on the tiller console, which is this whole assembly here, is what we call it, is a tiller. Some people may call it the handlebar assembly. You've got a free cell phone case that comes with it, okay? Then you just screw that on to the handlebar assembly. Again, watch our assembly video if you want to learn how to do that. You've got a really easy to understand battery meter, so when you power it up, all your lights are turned on. As you start to use it, each light will turn off starting with the green. And you want to charge it when it gets down to like the yellow. Try to avoid letting it get to the red. You've also got a spare key that comes with it. I recommend taking it off the ring. That way if you lose this key, you don't lose the secondary key with it. You've got a speed control knob with a tortoise and the hare, so obviously if you go towards the hare, you're going to increase that top speed. The tortoise is going to limit your top speed. You've got a horn buzzer. It's not like an air horn on a truck, but it will let people know you're coming up behind them. And the throttle system is super easy to use. You can use one finger. Right finger to go forward, you pull back, or push forward to go back with your right hand. Now with the left hand, you can do the same thing, except it's inverted. So push forward to go forward, pull back to go back. And it is throttle sensitive, so if you pull back all the way, it's going to go full speed. But if you just lightly tap it, even while it's on full speed mode, it's going to crawl. Like if you barely pull back, it'll start to move very slowly. Once you go all the way is when it kind of takes off full speed. Now, in addition to that, around the tiller assembly, keep in mind you do have a really nice ergonomic Delta wraparound tiller, so you've got plenty of options to grip. But down here, we're gonna have the charging port, which you can cover up to keep debris out of there. And the charger that comes with it is a smart charger, meaning it's not gonna overcharge your unit and burn up your battery. It'll keep it nice and topped off. It's got a 3-pin barrel connector. The other side plugs into the wall. You've got your light indicator that tells you when it's fully charged, it'll go from red to green. So just go ahead and line up the 3 pins with the 3 holes, plug it in, and that's how you charge your unit. On the other side, we're gonna spin this thing around for you. So on the left side of the tiller, you have what you may notice is a USB charging port. Also has a cover. So when you're ready to charge your cell phone that's attached to your cell phone holder, you put that right there. Take your cell phone holder, which comes with this for free, so you don't have to pay extra for the cell phone holder. Plug in your charger to the phone, and now you've got juice. You're charging your phone up. So you can barely see it, but it says down there, charging indicator, and we're charging now. So that's a pretty nice feature. One other thing that I like about it, it comes with a bunch of freebies. You've got the cup holder that's built into the basket in the front. So you can put a drink, bottle of water right there, no problem. And these are the blue colored panels that come with it. So you could swap out the dash and anything else that's red on the scooter, like the front down there above the light, which I guess it would be a good time to show you the light, right? There's a little button underneath the tiller assembly here, which we'll show you. Failed to mention that earlier. This little button controls the light, so you can turn it on and off. working our way down from the top, we talked about the light, which is angle adjustable, pretty nice. You also have this little rotation knob, which allows you to control the tilting angle of the whole handlebar slash tiller assembly. So you loosen it all the way. Now that it's loose, you see as we back away with the camera how I'm adjusting the angle of the whole tiller assembly. So if you want it real close to you, you can put it right there, tighten it up. Or if you want it really far away, like if you've got long legs and the tiller assembly is getting in the way of your knees, you can put it further up, completely upright. So you've got that nice comfort adjustment feature. Down here is a tiller lock. So we'll show you what that's for, but you can also see the suspension down here. Really nice suspension coils on the front wheel. Plenty of foot space compared to the four-wheel model. With the four-wheel model, you don't have this extra foot space in the front that you can use because there's wheel wells, and your feet would essentially have to go above on the wheel wells, which we'll throw on the screen for a second just so you see what it's like. All right, so aside from the really spacious footboard area, I want to talk about the battery pack. You have a circuit breaker reset button here, so if you do get hung up like on really heavy-duty off-road terrain, it's not really meant to be like off-roading. This is mainly used for hard surfaces. It can go on grass, but if you get hung up and the motor overheats, or if it's got too much amp draw, usually the breaker will pop and you just hit that button to reset power. You also have a fuse in there for the charger and a charging port down low. So when you want to remove the battery pack, you just take the seat off, pull up by the handle. This comes out, this whole battery pack. You can bring it inside, charge your battery indoors, and leave the scooter, say, in your garage or in the trunk of your car or whatever is convenient for you. What I also want to point out while we're down here is that you do have a rotation lever on the right side down here. So when you lift this up, it unlocks a seat and allows you to rotate the seat. You can actually rotate the seat 360 degrees, but with the rear basket accessory on there, obviously it's gonna get in the way. But if you remove the rear basket, which we're gonna do, and show you how that works, the seat locks into position in several different spots, by the way. So the rear basket accessory is attached to a universal 1-inch hitch receiver. Kind of like on the back of a pickup truck, you've got a little hitch receiver back here, and I'm just loosening up this bolt with a hand. It's basically like a hand screw. Once you loosen it all the way, that bolt that's going through the hitch receiver on the back is what's holding the universal rear basket. So the basket and any other accessories that work on that 1-inch square receiver plug in right there. And you can get things like an oxygen tank holder, obviously the shopping basket, you can get a walker holder, cane holder. There's a lot of different accessories. So now that we have the basket off, you can see that it will actually rotate 360 degrees, which is nice. So when you pull up to a restaurant table to enjoy a meal, your handlebar assembly, your tiller assembly is not in the way, and you have the most comfortable seat in the house most of the time. Flip up armrests again. Something else that's pretty nice about the armrests is that you can adjust the width by just loosening up these little hand screws, and once they're loose enough, you can see here I'm going to pull out on this armrest. The armrests spread out, so you can adjust the width if you need more room. We like to keep them in just to save space in the showroom. We've got a lot of scooters here, but I wanted to talk to you about those features, which are pretty awesome features for comfort adjustment purposes. So again, flip up armrest with adjustable armrest. The seat does fold down, so when you're getting ready to remove it, it's easier. Grabbing the front, grabbing the back, pick straight up. And now we can start disassembling the unit. So we took the seat off, take the battery box off. At this point, I like to take the basket off, which it just comes right out. There's 2 rails there and 2 hooks, just clamps onto the hooks. And when you're ready to, you loosen this knob here, lower the handlebar, AKA tiller assembly, all the way down to about here. Don't let it rest on the electronics here. That's the battery connector. And once it's about here, you tighten it back up so it doesn't slam down. Now you want to be careful. You don't want this thing swinging around when it's in the trunk of your car, and that's what this is for. You push in, give it a quarter of a turn clockwise. See, now it's locked in. So when you're taking turns and you're driving with this in your trunk, this isn't going to swing around uncontrollably. Just remember to unlock it when you put it back together, or else you won't be able to turn. And last but not least, so when you want to detach the rear half, which is the motor assembly, from the front half, you just grab here with one hand, grab here with the other, pick up, and pull forward. Now you've got 5 pieces 6 if you include the basket, which is a paid additional accessory. But if you don't have that, you've got 5 lightweight pieces, very manageable in weight, and putting it back together, taking it apart is a breeze, as you can see. I'm going to put it back together now, so I'm going to show you. You've got these 2 hooks on the back, hook 1, hook 2. These 2 hooks just have to rest on this bar in the back. So you line up the hooks with the bar and literally just let go, and it drops into place. So we can just put it back together now, loosen up the tiller adjustment knob, bring this all the way up, tighten it. Remember, you can't turn right now. Push in, go counterclockwise, 1/4 of a turn, put the front basket on, just line up the hooks with the rails, and we can put the battery back on, and we're good to go. Now, this is an awesome scooter, especially when you're going out with the family, taking it to the theme parks in Orlando, Florida. We've taken it, we've got a video actually showing you what it's like to go to Universal Studios Islands of Adventure with this exact model. You're gonna wanna check it out. It's an awesome video. We went with the whole family, made a ton of memories, and at the end of the day, my knee wasn't killing me. My feet weren't sore. I've got a bad knee. I've had 3 knee surgeries, and this scooter saved me at the theme park. I was at the theme park for like 8 hours with the family. I was fine at the end of the day. Normally, if I go, I have to like sit down every hour, take a break because my knee and my feet hurt, but not with the mobility scooter. And aside from being able to keep up with the little ones during family outings, you've got that super smooth suspension in the back. You can see, just like in the front, we've got the yellow coils, but you've got 2 yellow coils. They are adjustable, but it's already really smooth. I don't recommend adjusting it while you're going over cracks on the sidewalk, going on grass. Handles really well, anti-tip wheels. And while we're here, I want to talk about the brake lever. So automatic brakes are kind of required on most medical grade scooters, meaning as soon as you let go of the throttle, the unit's in park mode, so it's not going anywhere. It won't roll down a hill uncontrollably if you run out of battery. But if you need to move it, like let's say, you know, someone's moving your scooter out of the way for you and they don't want to ride it, or if your battery's dead, like it won't go anywhere, because the only way it's going to move is if you turn it on and hit the throttle. So if you want to temporarily disengage the brakes, turn the unit off, move this lever to the unlocked position, aka neutral. That's what the N stands for. So we go into neutral. Now I can move it around manually and just roll it in neutral mode. But if I try to turn it on and use it, it's going to beep 5 times. If you look at your user manual, the 5 beep code sequence just means that your brake is not engaged. So you want to turn the unit off, put the brake back in the drive position, turn it back on, and it's going to work just fine. Now, I personally love any Buzzaround scooter. I think they're great, dependable workhorses. If you have a Buzzaround scooter, we'd love to know what you think about it. Tell us which model you have. Tell us what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Maybe you have this model. We'd love to hear your feedback on it. Leave a comment below. And if you have any questions or if we missed something, ask away in the comment section below. We reply to every single comment within 1 business day, and we'd love to hear from you. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. And remember folks, I told you at the beginning that if you stay tuned to the end, I was gonna tell you how you could win a free mobility scooter just like this one. Once a month, we give away a free mobility scooter to a random subscriber of our YouTube channel. Now, if you're already a subscriber, great. So you've got tons of opportunities to join our giveaways, and all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Once you do that, you're in. So pay attention to your notifications on your YouTube app, because you might be getting a response to your comment that says you've won a free mobility scooter. Give us a call. And once a month, like the winners you're seeing on the screen now, we call a random person. We get in touch with one of our random subscribers. We tell them to come on down, or we'll mail you a free mobility scooter. It's just one of the ways we love giving back to our community in exchange for your support, for liking our YouTube videos, sharing them, and watching them like you already are doing now. So again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Directs. Thank you so much for watching this video review of the Buzzaround XLS-HD. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.
Wow! Come on, groove it on. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real slow.